It's Dyer's turn to ban. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Dyer should pick now. It's Radiant's turn to pick.
Razor.
Ten seconds. 5 seconds. Choose your hero. Ten seconds. 5 seconds.
Is too good.
This is where you prove yourself. Well, not to me. Already made up my mind, and it isn't good.
스캔 돌려야 돼요. 골드볼 못해. 골드볼 못해. 스캔 돌려야 된다고요.
再见了，宝贝儿。干嘛呢，兄弟？
네.
No.
네.
No.
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 Seconds to battle.
in this game, just based on the fact that Secret have to do so much without really the ideal tools to do it. They have aggressive heroes that can take fights, but can you take those towers? Can you invade that enemy jungle when you have to run through a Razor and a Centaur and these two strong early fighting supports in the Ogre and the Grimstroke? It does seem pretty tough. DY doing a lot of damage to Puppey here. Windrun has been skilled by Yap, so...
Yeah, Puppey wants to... what do you actually want to do here? Because Windrun's skilled up. You don't have Frostbite. Puppey already TPing out of the lane. He's coming down towards the bottom. Yap's just like, hey, we're all friendly around here. Viju is actually planting LGD flags and throwing out LGD balloons on the bottom lane previously. Oh, Fade. This may be TP time. Just copying a little bit of the harassment. Starting with Nasal Goo as the first ability for Nisha. Paparazzi will still be happy. He was able to skill up Greevil's Greed. They got 2 of the bounty runes to begin with.
Yep.
And now Zai feels like he's going to get bullied a little bit out of this lane. So if someone's going to survive, it's going to be Zai. He's got to time it right against DY's bloodlusted up Ogre. What wins there? Purification or Ogre?
Probably Ogre. In the long run, at least. Well, Zai does have made aura. It will help him a lot. He doesn't have it yet.
Oh my god. Zai club into the trees. Cut away.
Club him. Club him.
You got, there's more clubs to come.
All right.
Even got a creep wave to work with, but Yabsor. I like how Yabsor's like, wait, I could do slow. I can give slow. This is how I can give support to Zai.
Bottom lane, Secret, I think this lane is probably the lane for them that is going to go the best. I would say Bristleback will have a pretty good time here, especially when Puppey hits level 2. So they get that aura up and running. Maybe Nisha's level 3. Centaur can't really sustain very long against Quill Sprays. You have good health, but your armor is really bad. So Nisha will keep laying into him whenever he tries to go for CS. And as far as the mid lane goes, I don't know how this matchup goes, if I can be honest with you.
Tiny versus Razor. You static link, then you toss him away as long as you have vision.
Yeah, you have. He didn't even skill toss. He went 2 and tree grab and 1 in avalanche. And Tiny just has too much of a damage advantage in the early level, so Razor can't really win even when he starts static linking. Tiny is still better than him for, I think, 2 full seconds of the link. Now that Link is level 2, it's a different story. Now he might have to skill toss on level 4. But mid one seems to be doing just fine for now.
DY's covered so much damage on this top lane. Zai as well as Yabsor just making this work under a double wave of dire creep. Zai, he just doesn't care. Paparazzi wants to farm up the wave as it's coming in, but DY, crazy purification. Yabsor, he's going to run into the trees. Following after this Ogre, he's got a little bit of life to get through, but that will be enough. A quick fire blast, have baited out inside the tree line. Give some regeneration time for that Tango to go to work. And Yabsor won't be able to find him, not for the moment at least.
Big wave for Zai though. It's a double wave now. Even 3 ranged creeps on him. He wants to pull all of this nice and easy back down to his tower.
Paparazzi dragging the Radiant creep wave over.
But it will of course push, so he will be getting all this experience soon enough.
DY, be careful. At least for him, Yabsor's not level 2 just yet. So that's it. That's the upside. No shackles to the trees, so DY can still be a little bit more aggressive. Bottom lane, Nisha. Off stomp down from Yak. Fade's working with it. Nisha, the full play of the Yak frostbitten up by Puppey. He's still got a lot of regeneration, as well as that salve to get back up to almost full. He's still a Centaur.
That was not the first blood I was expecting. I didn't think it would be on the Bristleback. Of course, this lane from VG Gaming is really strong with Inkswell as well as the Centaur. He must have had 13 stacks of Retaliate and just gone to work, and Nisha overestimated his tankiness. Hearing a power shot up top, bit of harass.
Actually watching Yang die on bottom lane. Grimstroke as well, caught out by the Frostbite, and there's the blast. Yang came around with it, also trying to help out. The stick charges will not give him the life they needed. And now it's 2 kills going the way of Team Secret.
That looks more like the first blood I was expecting.
It feels like the Thompson lane. Hey, we killed in first blood, we're doing really great. Oh wait, hang on.
Yeah, they got the return kills, and now Bristleback is easily overtaking Centaur again by 300 gold. The hero to look for in the coming 10 minutes will definitely be the guy we've talked about the least. Mid one, he has to start invading relatively early on when he gets levels. Similar to what we saw done against EG by Thompson's Tiny. I think there was a Samael Tiny yesterday that also tried to aggro against Alchemist and try to find him in the jungle.
Oh, I think Fade's dead again. Oh, no, Yang's gonna turn around. They're gonna start with Inkswell. And Puppey keeping on the back of Fade. He had the double damage, and you'll need his damage to this, or will you? Yang, has he got the damage output? Oh, he's frostbitten down again. Fade's coming in to help. Man, if this was the old Dota with that counter, Snarl would have been great. Still kill. The trade-up will be instantly back, however.
Nietzsche gave him the chance. Distance there is cool. I think that's not even close to being a trade, but...
Using the inks well. Ori comes in, actually kills secures. We're running Queen of Pain style Razor now. But the trade-off again will be your support Nisha. We'll silence up for the moment. Fade try and juke it around the tree lines, but Nisha's Quills, they don't care. 7-1 charges, however. This will make it a little bit more difficult. Fade is going to trigger him, and with the slow, maybe they get a little bit more. Zai trying to TP out of the top lane after finding the kill on Paparazzi into the tier 1 tower.
Yeah, Ori TP'd top as well, but he came in too late. That's a really big kill, killing off this Alchemist. That's exactly what you want to see for Secret in this game.
And that
it's the hero to shut down. Yeah, Tiny gets space in mid. It's looking so far so good for Team Secret in this game. There is a lot of burden of execution on them, but they've been delivering it so far. And now I guess Paparazzi, after being killed up in the safe lane, is probably going to be like, screw it, I'm going jungle. They're going to start protecting him with the wards, maybe pulling up an extra support to try to help out if needed.
Yeah, best thing about the Alchemist, you can always recover, especially when someone gives you Mud Golem camps.
Yep. Thanks, Gabe, for that.
That's some easy money. So DY will have to do the defense on the top lane, but Yamsor and Zai, they really are just a killer combination. Not even just as heroes, just as players, the way they sync together in the offlane. That moment when a 3 position's actually happy to give the 4 the same type of importance in the lane.
Every Yapsor game ever.
Isha, that's a little deep. Coming between the towers, but he knows there's pressure being applied up on top lane. Paparazzi's farming underneath the tower, but Ori won't come and join this.
This is really good play from Nisha. He knows his limits here, and he goes in and forces Centaur away. And that's going to be 3/4 of the wave gone from Yang. He didn't get the experience because Nisha just dives that far and zones him off effectively. And now that the siege creep is coming in from the pull, Nisha will try to protect his siege creep as well. Yang doing a good job here with 1 illusion at a time to try to hold the lane in a good position for himself. And now he's going to go and grab the experience, but the siege creep is still alive for a bit.
This is that early pressure. Anna was talking about it. Bristleback had to be the enabler for it. VG will fortify for the moment. Nisha still taking up the tower. The catapult stays alive at 155. Yang would like to have some help. And I've just been watching Ori for the last 3 minutes. He's rotated to the top lane twice. He's actually gone top, mid, top, now all the way down to bottom lane. They have to make this work with the movement over. Technically, just about to come off cooldown. Hook stomped out. There's a lot of cool spray stacks up, but it won't matter. Yang is able to bring down Nisha. But what's the cost? Yamsor is contesting Paparazzi inside the jungle. Puppy is actually farming up another one of the stacks, and Zai is diving under the tier 1 tower on top lane. And with the TP being stopped, now Zai probably believes he can kill off DY. In fact, yeah, he'll just keep running around the tower.
They want to toss, but lost vision.
If you're looking for
Got far enough away. Now the ward is being pinged out by Ori. He's like, wait a minute. If they're moving like this, trying to get that toss, they definitely see you here.
Yamsor can do the scouting. Greatest thing about Windrun. And Puppy, I still love this. He's got his observe board down. He's farming on the other side of the trees. Ori's not looking at this.
Did the power shot see Fade? He got hit by it, but it was on the edge. Not sure if they saw him with the vision.
There's a ping that's coming out now. It's like, okay, guys, maybe we should be looking for something around here. Puppy, under 2 observer wards, is going to TP himself out. DY won't see him. And the sentry is in range of 1 of those ops.
It's so clear what the game plan is. It's like you can just look at the minimap and identify it as an Alchemist game almost. It's 8 minutes in. Both teams had like 3 or 4 heroes in the dire jungle up here. And good play from Secret again. They managed to grab that tower. They got in 1 aggressive ward that did not get dewarded and 1 that did. And this one that did and could provide a big kill.
Zai is coming to contest it. DY is nearby. Courier's going to bring extra supplies over. With this aggressive move, maybe they think of something else. X12 out here from Fade, looking to get both of them. He'll only end up catching out Zai as Ori stealing huge amounts of damage from this Omni Knight. Have they got enough to finish him off with the slow from Fade? The stroke of Fade doing its work, but the trade-off is the mid-tower. Puppy and mid-1 are beating into this, and Centaur's got no other choice but to TP to here. But as he does that, you know where Nisha's headed. Tier 1 tower on bottom lane. We're threatening the VG Gaming real estate.
This is... Honestly, I'm really impressed with how Secret are playing this. And it's just flat out strategically. It's not about like amazing spell casting or huge outplays. They just have a super good understanding of what it is they need to do in the game right now. How they allocate resources, who plays where, what the goal is. And exactly like you said, they just keep pressuring everywhere. They know that VG Gaming are kind of running from lane to lane, and they're losing farm on it, and they're still losing their towers. Nisha gets the bottom tower. Mid tower is almost gone, taken by mid 1 very soon. With this tree, he's probably going to head straight over there to combine with Zai. Even smoking a puppy to... Oh, actually, never mind. That's an Invis rune. Yeah, Secret are in a great spot in this game. I did not think they were going to build this big of an advantage this early on, but it's what they needed to do.
Puppy's gone rogue. The courier is going to fly right over the top of him. They kind of know where everyone's farming because you've still got the Observer Ward up. This never got de-watered by VG Gaming. And they're doing everything they can, VG, to keep this Tier 1 tower alive. And mid, Nisha comes around the back. They'll go for the silent stampede forward. Where's the Inkswell? Where's the power stun? Zai wants to get the purification, but then he gets the hot stop from Yang. He gets the double. They're bound together. The soul line. Ori, so much damage coming into him. He needs to pump it into Nisha, but now he's quick race. That's up to 7. Ori, he may not even have the life across. They actually just blow up the Razor, and DY can't do anything else here. Yapsor will get a double kill because, hey, it's him. It's VG Gaming. They continue to lose more and more of this map, and every time they try and answer, they get a dial error.
Yeah, trying to kill the Bristle there turns out to be a big mistake. They thought they had the damage, they did not. Oh, the toss.
Perfect. Blink Dagger out from mid 1, making it work. Able to toss the tree as well. And Paparazzi and Yang are there, but what are they going to do? There's not a single point up in Concoction. This is a full farming Alchemist. There's no real control. Centaur cannot blink forward.
Yep, he has to retreat to the jungle again and just keep farming. And this will be a very late Radiance. We've seen Radiance is done at this time, and he still has 2,000 gold to go, even more, 2,500. Oh, see here, they get a really good static link on the Bristleback, and they're going to kill off the Omni Knight. What happens now is what loses the fight. Ori keeps hitting the Bristleback in the back. They Fire Blast him here. That procs another Quill Spray. Because he gets the multicast might have actually killed Ori. And it's just too easy. Nisha with this Vanguard and the Grace. You don't go on this Bristleback. You drain him, sure, that's great. But you have to go on the other heroes. Your damage just isn't there yet.
Yep. And even when he stops, like mid 1 saw him actually try and back off into the tree lines, but that one attack gave vision. He tossed one creep, and that actually looked to be the thing that got the kill. What a Secret do. Here we go again. Blink, Avalanche, toss, and Ogre for all the life he has. They still have enough burst damage. Yapsor from a long range.
Here's that
one.
On Windranger.
Oh my god, this is going to be support.
Yeah, that's
He's got more.
Really good time.
He is 200 network above the Centaur.
And see, you could just keep ramping up the pressure. This mid tower, I don't think Vichy can fight. They just can't deal with this Bristleback right now.
Paparazzi needs more time. He's at 3.4k gold. Can't even buy the relic yet. Not a single tower lost by Team Secret.
The map is closing very quickly.
And there's more and more Observer Wars Secrets getting down. I'm loving this one right next to Fade, almost next to the Dire base. It's in so deep, and you got Fade there with one Sentry Wall. It's like, well, where do I put this? Bristol's taking the stacks on the bottom. Paparazzi at least has moved north. He can buy the relic. The courier's coming out for that now.
It's just so late. He has lower network than the Bristleman at 14, while maxing out Greevil's Greed. The early aggressive moves for Secret, I can't state enough how important these first 10 minutes are in this game. They've got everything they wanted. And now it's just about keep playing aggressively, keep controlling the map. You are much stronger than the opponent right now. Don't cut them space.
Mid one's here. The mid one's here. He can't even get the bloody relic into the Alchemist.
Well, at least he didn't buy it.
That's true.
That would have been even worse.
But in order to actually buy the full Radiance now, he has to walk over to the shop and then walk home. That's so much wasted time, and VG, they can't even protect him to walk to that shop. Zai, Ori, trying to get something out of him right now. Starts with a static link. Poppy's nearby. Can Frostbite. In fact, he's just going to Nova. Yang, and he really kind of wants to stampede for something here, but he knows he needs it for defense. Too much of Secret nearby. There's just no jungle that's safe. A smoke up from VG Gaming. They're heading north. They are heading for mid one. Or they're either heading to debate with the Alchemist. Is this how you get him his Radiance?
They want to get bounty runes.
Well, mid one's going to be there. Paparazzi, Avalanche mid one creates the space. He's going to blink away. They won't get any bounty runes. They all belong to Secret.
But yeah, it is how you get the that's how you get the Radiance.
Look at Dire's bottom tower, Jack.
The full cavalry riding out and backing off.
He's got the money for the Radiance, but the courier is dead for over a minute and a half.
Dire's bottom tower.
So BT home. It's the only option he had.
This should be the last tower.
Mid lane, Ari, very well called out. Mid one, gonna toss him back into the freezing field of Pumpy. Stampede being used, Yapso stops him for half second with the shackle. Ari, he still needs more movement speed, has the TP scroll. Can he get away with the part of the field? No, he can't. Mid one has a blink. Optimistic TP to say the least. And he's dead for half a minute. Just as VG Gaming were hoping Ori could make more space so Paparazzi can start playing catch up with this Radiance farm. But look at Nisha. He's in the tier 3 tower. They're looking just to go up. First game ended pretty quickly. This game is headed the same current direction. VG Gaming cannot match the tempo of Team Secret. The soul bind from Fade. Nisha staying away from the rest of his teammates. They take the tier 3 tower at the 16-minute mark. And now the shackle won't be able to land the power shot. Yang, 4 core spray stacks are up. Nisha at least put the Phantom Brace on him, so he's silenced up for the moment. They need a stun. Concoction, it's beginning. It's a good static link. They need to keep him controlled, however. Now I'll be finally throwing out. The catapult fortified up. Man, they're keeping this up. They don't have the creep wave. They needed a fortify to keep this push going. Nisha turns his back and says, please, try it. I dare you. I double dare you. All right, you want to fight Ori? 4 core spray, 5 core spray stacks up. The battle's still going in mid one. Avalanche toss. Ori can't beat here. He needs to move away from Nisha. Power shot from Yapso. Kill secures it up. Yang, now he's in trouble. Everyone's just being stacked. Everyone looks like porcupine. They're trying to run back to base. Yang so low. The tree toss won't even get the kill. It's Nisha who's able to reach it with the core spray stacks. And the bottom lane of rank. We're 17 minutes into this game and it's going down.
We were talking about how this game was going to be better for VG Gaming than the first one. It's getting worse. They're getting absolutely crushed by Secret. This is around the time in the last game when IO started to really come online. But this time they've already lost the barracks. They're just getting completely outplayed and out-strategized in the series so far. And at this point, all you can really hope for is keep farming up Paparazzi, hope that the Secret lineup overextends, because you're not killing the Bristleback if he plays normally. With Heavenly Grace on him, and the Hood, and the Vanguard, and almost a Solar Crest, it's just way too big.
Just don't know. Look at the damage output, 13.5k physical from the Bristle. And there is nothing near it from VG Gaming. The best you get is Razor. And time again, Ori, he just knows he can't stand in these fights. He's trying to build into the BKB to have some level of sustain, but we're going again. Who cares about Roshan? We don't need it. VG Gaming, they're walking still underneath this full duration observer ward. The mid one will capitalize on a double avalanche up. The shackle connects them as well. It's Rosigua and Paparazzi. No way out. Yang also has to stampede. He's in front of his tier 3 tower, and he has to commit this. The creep wave is gone. Ori has to come back at some point. He's trying to take this tier 1 tower, so he at least has some level of money so they get close to this BKB. Paparazzi will hold them for the moment. For Team Secret, they'll take a second lane of Rax. 19 minutes in as VG Gaming still have no answer to Team Secret. Hold up all you want, but the longer you stand here, the more powerful Nisha becomes. They need the creep wave. Maybe they don't. That's plus 186 damage that came up on Nisha there for a second. And DY's like, maybe I should stun this. Maybe I should ignite this.
Oh, what do? Who are you going to go on? Omni-Knight is standing behind them with an Aether Lens and a medallion. Just protecting heroes. Nisha is...
Ari needs 300 gold for his BKB. They're trying to buy some time. At least they're getting rid of the creep waves, VG Gaming. And then TP, bottom lane. You know that 300 gold, 200 gold you're away? Yapso hits the shackle with the focus fire. Team Secret move around and down goes Ori. And Paparazzi, what do? To the jungle! To the jungle! There's farm to be had!
Yeah, he's trying to get a BKB. I don't actually know if that's the right choice. I think they need damage. I think he has to rush AC in this game.
Smart from TY. Just TP out, get away. Paparazzi's gonna get both of the runes up on top, so that's a little bit of a saving grace. 3.8k now in his bank account. He's 200 away from having that BKB, but Nisha, he ain't letting up. That's a double damage rune on the Bristleback, plus 288. Nisha is just going to town. No one can stop him. So first BKB will arrive.
Paparazzi got forced to ulti by mid 1.
Second BKB's up as well. They're going to have to fight anyway. Paparazzi, Concoction is preparing. Nisha has the protection of the Heavenly Great. Here comes your Soulbind, but where's the stun? Paparazzi.
He stunned himself.
Well, that's not the plan.
That's a Soulbind down.
Oh boy, Nisha's back up again. Double damage rune, it's about to wear it off, but the tier 3 tower's already gone. You'll get your stun out, but Nisha quickly recovers. And again, the front liner. Ori can steal some of the damage. YapzOr looking for a good shackle. Almost got Yang and Ori together. Nisha, you took 47. Don't worry, he's got more where that came from. Into Yang. A quick off stop, create some more space. Still no static link. Yang, get the hell out of there. He had the ink swell from Fade. He thought he could actually stun. Over towards Nisha. But Team Secret, as one, they push in to the top lane of Rack to try and break the back at mid one. He's already got the Aghanim Scepter. The volley begins, and then you even get, oh my god, Zai saving everyone. Everyone's G8 up. Paparazzi, he wants something. He's looking for the damage out, but he can't see. The Glimmer Cape protecting the moment. Zai will finally go down, but there's two dead from VG Gaming. YapzOr, low on life as well. The Radiance Burst is finally doing some work, but remember Nisha, he was back at the bounce. Then Poppy and mid-one combo together. GG, it's done already. An ultra kill for mid-one will knock VG Gaming out of the International. One of the favorites coming into this event, and they just got spanked.
I think that's the biggest stomp of the main event. He's game for 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Well, 20 minutes. Secret just completely, they came in with a plan. We were a bit worried when they gave away the Alchemist like this. When you saw the camera on Puppy, it looked like either he was ready for it or not ready. It was one of those looks where it was like, he had this